Manifesting is easy. We tend to overcomplicate it, we tend to overthink it, but once you understand this simple principle, manifesting will become very clear and very easy for you. I guarantee you that. If you simply understand this core principle and you apply it, you use that framework, you will see that everything fits in together. There's no need to overcomplicate it. Simply apply this principle and you will see the result. So let's go straight to the point. This here is you. This represents your state of consciousness, who you are being right now in your life, how you live your life. So this includes how you see yourself, how you see your body, your relationship with the world, with people, with money, with love, with all these things, right? Because you have a relationship with everything, and that relationship exists in your thoughts, in your perception, in your emotions, and in your result. So right now, right here, you have a certain state of consciousness, what I call in this channel your self-image, what you identify with through your belief, through your convictions, through your life experiences, and so on. Now, because you think and feel and act and are a certain way, because you expect certain things to be as they are, as you know them to be, as you know yourself to be, you create a certain timeline, right? Something we could call a future timeline, like the way you perceive life. And because life is a mirror, because the universe always brings a match to who you are being, you attract experiences, people, and things along that future timeline that are a direct match of who you are being most of the time. So, example, if you think you're ugly and unattractive and this and that, you will meet experiences and people who will reaffirm that. Life meets you halfway. If you have a victim mentality and you're always blaming this and that and them and the money and all of that, and you project the blame on everywhere, you will keep on attracting situations that make you feel victimized, right? And it's the same for everything. Depending on what your relationship is with what you perceive outside of you, it will become more of that. Because life is fair. Life only gives you who you are being. So it doesn't matter what you want. Goals are great, but it doesn't matter. It's what are you demonstrating every single moment? What are you sending out through your thoughts, through your beliefs, through your actions, decisions, behaviors, through the way you feel, to who you are being and how you interact with yourself, right? With people, with money, with abundance, with love, with all aspects of creation. So what does that tell you? How do you shift your life then? How do you create something that you actually want? How do you go to the next level? Whatever that means for you. Well, the key is simple. You have to shift. So you see, you have to expand. You have to expand your own state of consciousness. What does that even mean? It means that your belief system, your relationship with yourself, your relationship with money, how you see the world, right? Your relationship with everything has to improve first between you before you can start to see it outside of you. But the moment that relationship improves between yourself, you go on a different timeline and you start attracting things, people, situations, experiences that are a different match because you have shifted. So you're no longer a victim, you no longer blame, you no longer victimize yourself, you're no longer in that state of consciousness. Now you're appreciating, you're more grateful, you're more empowered, you're courageous, you take responsibility. And life has shifted. So the circumstances of your life have shifted as well to reflect that. Because again, life meets you halfway. The challenge is that people wait for things outside of them to change before they change, before they shift. And so a lot of people who are either new or are already well into this whole manifesting, changing my life, they go back and forth, back and forth, back and forth between the new self and the old self, between the old belief system and the new belief system, because they cannot see it, because they cannot hold it, because they don't have the result yet. They waver and they go back into the victim consciousness, into the frustration, the anxiety, the worry, whatever it may be. They go back to this old feeling of familiarity of how they know themselves, how they operate. And most people, if they're really honest, they don't even really believe they can have or change or create what they want. They want it, but they want to want it. And so in this game of life, you have to walk the talk. You have to be the person you want to be to live the life you want to have, because life meets you all the way. You cannot bullshit your way through life. The universe knows exactly what goes on between you. So take a look. What is happening in you that keep on creating certain things in your life? Where do you need to correct your thoughts and your belief, your perception, your relationship with yourself or with the world? Who do you need to embody? What do you need to demonstrate consistently in order to create something different in your life? This is the core principle of manifesting, changing, creating, achieving whatever it is you want in your life. You can use tools and techniques and all different type of things that can help you expand, go to a different state, right? There's so many different tools and techniques, scripting, affirmation, visualization. All those tools are great, but it all comes down to that. Can you expand your state? Can you go and live in a different state, in a different house, in a different way, in a different suit, in a different, whatever the metaphor you want to use? Can you become bigger than how you know yourself to be right now? And if you can understand that and truly apply that to the best of your ability without overcomplicating it, simply every single day do your best to live in that new state, very fast, very soon you will see evidences to support the shift you have created between yourself. Let me know what you think down in this video, guys. Thank you for watching. Make sure you hit that subscribe button. I'll see you next time. Be well.